Hey everybody, I know it's been a while. I've been dealing with a lot of shadow work and very busy with clients. I even have not been seeing clients lately. So as you know, it's been real. I mean, Pisces season, Aquarius season, the first half of 2020, as I predicted, first half of 2021, as I kind of foreshadowed in the political reading. um, was very challenging, but it was important to do that, feeling left alone, so that we can birth out our manifestations. Okay. I do want to do some shout outs. Um, I have this wonderful, wonderful Merkaba that I got, and I'm going to post the link below for Etsy. I can't remember the name right now, but it's scratch and dent, and it's really basically perfect. But it's a little imperfect, but that's what life is about, right? So I got that, and I've been meditating with that and sleeping with it and having it by my bed. It's helped. I also want to tell you guys, I've been sitting here. This is my tea table, and I am just smudging. I have frankincense and myrrh incense from Queen Cup, from Smudge a Lot Ink, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. Smudge a Lot Ink. Yes. She specializes in, she's a tarot reader actually on YouTube, so I know you guys, most of you are familiar with her. Um, but she kind of helped me on my journey. I found her at the right time, and so anytime I have extra money, I like splurge. Um, so anyway, I got this set, and it's really great. She actually gets it from Oman, which is in Somalia, and it's ethically sourced, sustainably sourced, and it's actually helping like the economy grow in the village. So I think that's really, really great. And any way I can support her, any way you can support her, go ahead and do that. Okay, and we have frankincense honey, which has boswellic acid in it. And it says medical honey contains boswellic acid. Okay, so if you look into it, just first of all, follow her if you're not following her, if you're not watching her. She may resonate, she may not, but if you like how direct I am and how clear I am, then you'll probably like her. She's very, very direct, which is why I feel like I resonated with her when I first started my journey. But anyway, shout out to her. I don't even know if she's watching this right now, but I was kind of going through a really rough time when I came across her. And I've been going through a lot right now, and kind of watching her kind of helps me to sustain a little bit, not in a codependent way, but I kind of feel like she resonates with me. So, you know, I say that to say every step in your journey, there's always a person that you learn from. And she's definitely one of them. Oh, it's not burning anymore. I've been burning it the whole time, but anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is that it does burn. It does, you know, it smells really good. It's really good for breathing. So I do purchase it, and it burns clean. I'll probably just have to relight that coal. But anyway, no matter where you are in your journey, you can always learn. You should always be in a humble position. So that's a download I'm getting, to learn from other people. There's no point where you know everything. You can always learn more, even from life. I didn't think that I would find myself in another dark night of the soul, but I'm just finishing up, or was just finishing up, my Saturn return, and it's been very interesting. But I'm coming out on the other side right now, and I'm gonna do a reading for the new moon. It was 0000 when I started like to press play, and then different things started changing. But it was literally officially midnight on the new moon. I'm not sure what time it starts today, but the new moon, for those of you who aren't aware, is about manifesting new things, starting new habits. And it's great that it falls on a Sunday, because Sunday is also a day for fertilization and birthing and growth. Okay, so I just want to say that, but I am back on my journey. Well, I've been on my journey, but I decided to try YouTube again. I realized that I just wasn't in the space spiritually to do YouTube, and I had a lot of different things to get in order. But with my regular clients that aren't even from the internet, I've grown tremendously, and I think I was really just afraid of that. But now that I have my website in place, I will start having the link below for my website to book and so forth. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to just get the prayer going and ring for the angels. Holy Spirit, ancestors, and angels, I'm calling you in today to bring special attention to me, to put a hedge of protection on my behalf, to shield me from any and all things that are not for my highest good, and to shield those who are watching me from anything that's not from their highest and greatest good. I ask you to provide me with information that will provide them with further clarity. Amen. Oh, and another thing about this frankincense is it came in a really great velvet jar, and it has a golden spoon, which I really love because I'd rather have a golden spoon than a silver one. You can get this stuff at www.queencup.ca. And again, I said I'd put the link below. So today we're going to read from the Affirmators Tarot because this is a really happy, positive tarot. And I want to see what we have to expect with the new moon energy. Look at this. Look at this. The Sun card and the Chariot. Okay, never mind my hands being black. I was painting something, and I can't really reveal it yet because it's part of something that's new that I'll be doing. But anyway, with the Sun card and the Chariot, this is the thing. Things are getting better. Brighter days are coming. We're moving forward. Some of you are torn and going in different directions. Both directions will be successful. It's just about where you want to go on this path. Lots of new opportunities are coming. A lot of you have been working all winter, making moves in silence. I personally have done that, so I can relate to it. But a lot of you have been taking that time to rest because you knew you were thinking and thinking, but it was never time to put things into action. So I'm going to just set these out right here, because I feel like they're going to come. Ace of Wands and the Strength card. Wow. This is definitely, you have strengthened yourself. Some of you kind of went through some physical, mental, emotional breakdowns, severe illnesses during the winter time. And I just want you guys to understand that, it's past. I know you can't really see this, so I'll do better next week, but I guess I'll be doing a live next week. All right. All right, so here we go. Cards are just flying today. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Exactly. Eight of Swords, you were stuck in your mind. I'm hearing the word tunnel vision. It's right below this Ace of Wands. So the reason why I'm seeing this and how I feel like these work well together is that if you have tunnel vision, sometimes Eight of Swords is a sit your ass down card. It's a sit down and think card. And the Ace of Wands is about, okay, spring forward into action. Kind of like red light, green light, if you remember that game. Or there is a show on the not the Muppets. Was it the Muppets? That was like Elmo or whatever. Elmo's World or Sesame Street. And they had stop, now dance. And this is like stop, now dance. We have the Strength card upright. I feel like by August is going to be a culmination. And we have the Sun card, both Leo energies. Some of you Leos out there have been really kind of going through a lot of things. And You may find that by your season, things will be together. We have the Ten of Pentacles, maybe considering having a family, settling down because your finances are finally good. Page of Pentacles, learning something new. And like I said, look, you literally have to spring into action. All winter, everybody was in Eight of Swords, but or whoever's watching this, I'm sorry, because I can't speak. It's not for everybody. But if it resonates, it may resonate in money, it may resonate in relationships. Um, it doesn't matter how it freaking resonates. Okay? But the point of the matter is that now you have to start doing the things on your to-do list. Now you have to spring into action with the Chariot. Now it's time to make moves. Some of you are going to be coming into major wealth, unforeseen wealth, because you sat your ass down. Some of you are going to be rewarded for not running from your problems, whether it's mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Some of you are going to be rewarded for that. We have the Judgment card. Yes. See, all this stuff is good. It's like everything, it's like he got to the top of the mountain. You know, it's a celebration. Sometimes people don't like the Judgment card, but I see it as, you know, when you think about the major arcana, it kind of tells you about a man's journey to God. A man's journey, the fool's journey through life. And the Judgment card comes right before. What's the card that's after that? Shit. I should really know this. 19 is the sun. 20 is judgment. Is 21 the star? Fuck if I know right now, because I can't remember it. It doesn't matter. But the point is that this is right before the end. Right before the reward. Okay? And we have the Ten of Pentacles here underneath the sun. You're getting clarity. You're getting strength. You're coming out of the darkness. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, finding being wise, being diligent. And it's so crazy because the Queen of Pentacles reminds me of the Proverbs 31 woman in the Bible. And I'm going to actually, that's crazy because I was looking at it. Oh my gosh. I just opened up to Jeremiah. The Proverbs 31 woman talks about a woman who is married, but how she works really hard. And I'm just going to take a really small moment of that. Now, listen, this is not me trying to get people to go to church. You know, I was a minister at one point, but this is not about this. But I want to tell you about the Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. It starts at chapter 31, verse 10. Okay? Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Now listen, some of you guys, some of you men out here say you have trust issues and you need to start trusting women again. Women, you need to start trusting again. But I feel like some of you are going to be meeting men who are trustworthy. Okay, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth also while it is yet night, giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. So not only is she taking care of herself, but she takes care of other people who help her run her space. This is about generosity. This is about kindness. She considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hands, she planteth the vineyard. Proverbs 31 woman. Okay. She actually literally plants this seed into the ground. She purchases something that is fruitful. For example, like with my business, I had to pay $500 for a printer. I've spent thousands of dollars on my business, on my product business, on my candles and all of that. Thousands, right? But I invested it because it has a return. Stop buying shit that doesn't have return on it other than you want to. Sometimes it's okay, but What are you spending your money on is what I'm getting. And make sure you're taking care of the household and also saving. Okay. So it says, she girdeth her loins with strength and strengthened her arms. The strength card. That's probably why I was drawn to this. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth out not by, or her candle goeth not out by night. This is about staying up late, but I also feel like this is a reference to spiritual. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles, it was actually like a spiritual woman. I feel like the virtuous woman was a person who literally did magic, candle magic, in a positive way, in a manifestation way, in a prayers way. And I have to maybe I'll do another video later, but I want to talk about the some more things regarding that. Because there's a lot of hints in the Bible, and in my years of ministry, I really saw that it correlates to the spiritual community. Hoodoo is really much based in Christianity, but even like African traditional religions, you know, there's a lot that goes by candles, and that's in Africa. The Bible is written about people that are in, you know what, Africa, Jerusalem, those kind of places. Anyway, I'm not going to go on that tangent, but I'm going to continue. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. Also, perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. I really feel like, ladies, this Queen of Pentacles, you know your worth. You know your you have all the pentacles. You have 10 pentacles. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You have it all. You know that you are a good product. Stop beating yourself out. I don't know who it is, but sorry, not beating yourself out. Beating yourself up, wearing yourself out, tiring yourself out, trying to reach perfection through goods, through aesthetics. Okay, know your worth. And I'm not saying like know your worth, like don't have sex. What I'm saying is know who you are, where you stand, because when you're in a situation where you're looking for a mate, when you know what your value is, you know your worth, you don't accept less than, or you at least use it in a way where the ball is in your court. But if you're really with someone, you'll be with someone who you can trust, who will spoil them, who will take care of you, who trusts you, and it will make sure that you're taken care of. Okay, so she layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold to the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor. Yes, she reacheth forth for her hands to the needy. So this is about helping people. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. So yeah, they're clothed with scarlet. Okay. And that's like, she's not worried about winter because she prepares. She takes care of her home. What does your home look like? Your home is not necessarily a physical thing. Your heart. Is your heart prepared to endure the lonely winters? When there may be barren fields, where your heart is empty, where you don't have someone pouring into you, is your heart sustainable enough? Are you positioning yourself to take care of yourself even in the cold days and the cold nights? Okay. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Purple is about wealth, status, royalty. They're basically talking about her, and she's covering herself and treating herself like what? A queen. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She decided to date someone and known among the gates. It's different to be with someone who is known. You want to be with someone who is known for doing good, who is well liked, who has a good reputation, who is a good person. And if the elders sit with them, that means old people are not about to be around stupid people. You guys know how old people are. Some of my best friends are older people, and they say what it is. But if they're around you, they see potential in you and they feel like you are worthy of their knowledge. Okay. So we're going to go further. It's almost done. She maketh fine linen and sell it, and delivers girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing. The strength card again, right? And she shall rejoice in time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She looked well to the ways of her household, and eats not the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. This is something that is important, because you need to be with someone who praises you, who lifts you up, okay? And that's your and you know, they lead by example. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. But a woman that fears God, she shall be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works be praised into the gates. Okay, well, I see this as metaphors, so I don't want you to come and bash me over this shit. But listen, this is the thing, okay? Not eating the bread of idleness means stop spending, unless it's making you money. Stop just spending your time posting on social media, absorbing social media. Start, or if you are, create positive content. Create something that can enrich people. Absorb things that are positive. I had to start deleting and unfollowing and start following better things, because that's what I want to do. Now, the kindness thing, I'm working on it, y'all, but my mouth is reckless, so I try to be better. But this is the thing, the Queen of Pentacles, the work ethic here, the value here. She knows she has value. She is the matriarch. And the thing is that that's why I always call it the virtuous woman card. And it doesn't matter what religion you follow, because it doesn't say that she's subservient to her husband, does it? It just says she gets her shit done. She's respected. Oh, young baby Tate, I'm respected. I'm protected, well respected. I'm a queen. I'm a dream, right? Queen of Pentacles. She's protected, well respected. She's a queen. She's a dream. It's like, you have to know that about yourself. This strength card is really serious. She is clothed in strength and wisdom. Understanding that, yes, she had her dark night of the soul, but she has to get through it. She has to be on the move. And this is actually the ancient version, or an old recorded version. Of course, you have your own theories about the Bible, and that's fine. But what I like about these parables, because I see it as stories, right? This is a story of a woman who's respected and who's independent, but also has a husband and also is valued by her husband. A lot of you are not valued by men because you don't see the value of men. I'm going to say that again. A lot of you are not valued by men because you don't see the value in men. And, I've been there. But when they know that you value them, they value you more because they trust you. But you also have to learn how to be independent, like these people, like they're talking about her. She has shit to do. She's not worried about checking his messages. She's not worried about where he's traveling off to. She doesn't give a fuck about that. She's worried about her household, what her family's gonna eat. She worries about helping others. Think about that. How are you the virtuous woman in your day-to-day life, in modern lives? But I feel like even man, woman, it doesn't matter, because energy is fluid. This is a person who worries about what they need to worry about and cherishes their partner, their kids' respect, and they work hard. Man, woman. Okay? Okay. But anyway, we're going to keep going because I got on a tangent. Page of Cups. Some of you may be finding out that you're pregnant. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles. Some of you have been trying to get pregnant. Queen of Pentacles, the actual card. See, this is a marsupial. There's a baby there. And the actual Queen of Pentacles is a pregnancy card. And also, the Page of Cups is also a pregnancy card. Some of you guys are pregnant and will be finding out. Ace of Wands could be a boy because the Sun card is here. And the Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, working hard. Didn't I say something about that? The hard worker and the Eight of Pentacles. See, Spirit knows. You guys think I'm just rambling and this shit all the way adds up. Here, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Ending shit that you don't need to. Leave the old habits behind. Ace of Wands is about starting new habits. The Fool card. It's time to do what? Take flight. Take a leap of faith. We have the Ace of Wands here. That's movement. You guys have been stuck too long. Four of Swords. Once you work, you will rest. Once you put on the work, you will rest. And you can rest peacefully because you knew that all winter long, you were planning. You were writing shit down. You might not have done it, but you were thinking. That is still an action. There's literally electronic transmitters in your brain every time you have a thought. Putting things into action is the season you're in. But you won't have to stay in action for long because you'll be able to rest. Ten of Swords. There's a lot of endings. You're ending old cycles. Wheel of Fortune. The Fool. This is a major change. This is ascension. You have to be careful because some of you won't let sleeping dogs lie. To be honest, stop trying to revive relationships. Some of you could be dealing with Leos because we have the Sun card. And you're in a cycle with them that you need to end. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about being independent. Again, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, independence. Seven of Pentacles. What did I say earlier? Your hard work paying off. The fruits of your labor are paying off. This is good. I'm really excited for this. This is a new moon, and I believe it is an Aries. So this is about action. King of Swords. Ooh, some of you guys could be dealing with the Gemini. Jesus, take the wheel. If you're dealing with the Gemini, Geminis are doers and thinkers. Okay? Some of them, they need to do shadow work. They aren't ready to deal with their feelings. It is what it is. But also, King of Swords is about focusing on business, being astute in business. When you have the Queen of Pentacles, okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and that could be in your sun, moon, and rising. Or King of Swords, we have the Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. These are matter of fact. These are business as usual. These are let's get shit done. Well, in order. Because King of Wands is going to do shit sloppily just to do it. Because he's about passion and action. Seven of Swords. There's deception here. Some of you guys could be deceived by a Gemini. Five of Swords. They let you down. You thought you had high hopes for them. They let you down. The situation feels like it's over. You're ending a cycle. Some of you, it will end. Queen of Swords, because you set your boundaries. So we're going to do Seven of Swords, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords. I definitely think that this is a love situation happening with the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Could be a third-party situation because we have two queens and the King of Swords. So some of you may have found out recently about a third-party situation that you're in. He could be feeling defeated, or it could be she was Queen of Pentacles, dotingly to him, very nice to him. He fucked up. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. So he acted out of his emotion. Out of his other reasonings, just because maybe manipulation and lies with the Five of Swords and Seven of Swords. Like, she has someone that trusted her. She thought he may very well trust her, but she can't trust him. Queen of Swords. Then she's like, okay, I'm going to be smart about this. Fuck this. So now there's a distance between the two. This is interesting. Three of Wands. There's patience. There's travel. There's time between is what I'm feeling with the distance here. So we have the Three of Wands. So then we have the King of Pentacles. Ooh, shit. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Swords. King of Pentacles. Now we got two queens, two kings. These could be a karmic relationship going into a relationship that is your twin flame, soulmate, or just a divine partner. Twin flames are not always good. It just means that you guys have unsettled, finished, or unfinished business that needs to be settled. But King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is a good thing. Because look, we have the Knight, the Queen, the King of Pentacles. This is a family. You could be saying, forget that old guy. I'm going to go with this guy. Or it could be him realizing he did wrong, offering a genuine offer. Queen of Pentacles like, do I want to do that? And the King of Pentacles, like, okay, well, follow me. But I feel like this could go either way. It could be that this King of Swords is only a knight, but the Queen of Pentacles is focusing on the King of Pentacles. And she's following him because he's taking lead with the Ace of Wands. And because he still has his sword. This Knight of Pentacles still has his sword. So this could very much be the King of Swords trying to be genuine, trying to be in a better space. And he's like, hey, where'd you go? And look, she's like, shit, I moved on. I'm going with him because I know I can trust him. And she's kind of like thinking about looking forward because we have the Two of Swords. So some of you women or some of you men or whatever, some of you may be torn between giving this Knight of Pentacles a chance because he's changed and he learned his lesson, or being with this King of Pentacles. Let's pull on. I'm going to get the Tarot of Magical Correspondences. This is an expensive deck. I probably paid like $100 by the time I bought it and then had it shipped from Switzerland. It's by Eugene Vininsky. He's on Etsy. I heard about him through Queen Cup. I love her, guys. I don't know. And not in a weird way. Like, I admire her because I've gotten a reading from her before and she's representative of, I relate to her on a personal level. And she's just so humble and kind. Wow. Look at this. We got the Two of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Cups. Oh, my whole deck was... My deck was upside down. So I have to do it back up. Okay, so it looks like this is a decision of Two of Swords in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse. It's like she feels like he made his decision. He was being immature. Or he may have decided he was being immature in the past and wants to move forward. That's something I'm thinking of. Could be it. But that still leaves the Queen like, what do I do? She's like, I have this Pentacle. She could go either way. She's following him though. Because he's like, hey, I got this Pentacle. I have a new way. It depends on that connection. Empress in reverse. Shit. My deck is in reverse. It keeps flipping. We're going to keep the Empress upright. If I read it with the Two of Swords upright with the Page of Cups, right? He's conflicted about a decision because they're kids. So this could be also, this is a situation that could happen. Queen of Pentacles could be like he's conflicted because there's a kid there, but then there's this Empress that he wants that's not the Queen. And he's conflicted between the two. It's like the Queen is conflicted between the Knight and the King of Pentacles, but then the Knight of Pentacles is conflicted between the Queen and the Empress, because the Empress has all the qualities and the drive. Queen of Wands. Sometimes the Empress is cool, I mean, always the Empress is cool, but sometimes the Queen of Pentacles is a cool card, but the Queen can only go so far, but she doesn't have the desire because she's content being at a certain level. But the Empress takes on this energy, but also takes on the Queen of Swords, but also takes on the Queen of Cups, but also takes on the Queen of Wands and takes action. So now he's like, oh shit, he's seeing this Empress. It could be another third party situation. Honestly, some of you have been in a situation where it's like a 6-party situation. 5, hold on. 2 people, and each of the 2 people has a person. 4-party situation. And you're finding out because of COVID. You're finding out because you've had time to really think about your lives. This Queen of Pentacles may go for the King, but she's conflicted. Tell me about this love energy. This is crazy. Tell me about the Tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. 9 of Cups. The Empress is focused. See, that's the thing. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles energy. This could also be the journey of a queen going from queen to Empress because she was selfish and she did what she wanted to do for herself. Then we have if she operates in the 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles energy, 7 of Pentacles energy, operates in getting her shit together. If you do what you feel, and I'm writing this play and I refer to myself as Empress in it, which is very interesting, or the main character that's loosely based off of me. Um, she is a 9 of Cups energy holder. You know, she does what she gets the desires of her heart because she's been working hard. She's been seeing the fruits of her labor. She's been able to be independent on her own. And so maybe the 9 of Pentacles has seen this and now he's conflicted. Could be dealing with someone who has a child or could have had a child with that person, or could be both. The Empress is also a pregnancy card. I'm feeling a lot of pregnant energy coming from you guys, from the collective. 9 of Swords. There's anxiety with the there's anxiety all around. Anytime you have to make a decision, there's anxiety, especially when it's a lifelong thing. I'm going to tell you this, and you can take it or leave it. When you are afraid, when you are the most afraid to make a decision, that's a decision that's going to change your trajectory for the better. Even if she went with the Knight, say she went the Knight, what's going to happen? 7 of Pentacles, hard work will pay off. She'll get the fruits of her labor. But 3 of Swords, he's going to fuck up again. You're waiting and waiting only for him to fuck up. And sometimes it's not even current. It might be emotional hurt, like you're still hurt from the past. You still feel betrayed. So you're nervous that he's going to what? Betray you. And you're going to waste your time when you got this King of Pentacles ready. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Sun card in reverse. A Hierophant. Whew. So like this King of Pentacles, this Hierophant is a marriage card, Sun card in reverse. See, this queen may not even know that the King of Pentacles truly wants to get married. And he's keeping it secret. That could be like, wow, he's not even telling her. He's seeing how she acts. He's testing the water. Are you going to go back to him? I almost said, are you going to go back to your baby daddy? Some of you guys have a child with this Knight of Pentacles and you keep going back and giving him chances, the King of Swords. And you have to understand that even though your situation is over, he may grow to be a better person for somebody else, but he's not meant for you because the King is here for you. And if I could have any of the kings here, I would either do the King of Pentacles or King of Cups. King of Pentacles is in a good mental space, financial space, is pretty logical and stable. So you got your Taurus, your Virgo, your Capricorn, your stability, earthbound energies. And you got to check your chart to see if it resonates, but I don't even care about signs. What I'm trying to tell you is that go for the stable. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. There's an end of a cycle. Right. If she does the right thing, because we got the Wheel of Fortune earlier, she can end the cycle in a negative way. A lot of you guys are coming into ending cycles. Seven of Wands. She has her guard up. Because some of you are still going to have to communicate with this person if you do have children with them or anything like that. And you're going to have to keep your emotional guard up so you can't be manipulated. Stop allowing people to manipulate you because you have children. It's the past. Eight of Swords. Sitting still. My hands are tied. Yep, he's marriage. Four of Wands. So she's in her head, or he's in his head. He's not telling anybody, but he's thinking about getting married. We have the Four of Wands, the Hierophant. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We need the Ten of Cups, but what card just shot out? The Six of Cups. This is soulmate energy. This is happiness. Some of you need to work on your inner child healing. Whew. Let's get to the Lenormand, because this is dragging people. I feel like I've dragged you guys. We're going to do the Lenormand, and then we're going to do the Crystal Angels by Doreen Virtue. I have the Spanish version, so let's hope that it's in English. Wow, guys. The Ring card. That's definitely marriage. That's a commitment. Ace of Wands. Hey, Ace of Wands. The King of Wands has the... King of Pentacles has the Ace of Wands. Do you understand that? Ace of Wands. Listen, go for the person with the... He wants a new beginning. There is a slight chance that this Knight of Pentacles could be the King of Swords that hurts you. And you're moving forward. You could be engaged with the person and deciding you're still going to marry them because they've shown changes, but you have to get over the past, but they need to grow. This could be a whole story of growth and development in one relationship. In other relationships, this could be you leaving the past behind, leaving the fuckboys behind, and going forward to somebody better. Because look, we have the Rider with what? The Nine of Cups. To me, that tells me someone's trying to move forward with the commitment. And then we have the key solution. This is the solution to the problem with the Eight of Pentacles. And look, 33, which is a master number. I really feel like he's working really hard to get this ring. Some of these guys, they're not telling anybody. They met a girl. They're like, oh my gosh, she's the one. And they're working hard to get a ring, but they haven't said anything. Also, I'm having this really crazy download that a guy has been saving money for a ring for a wife that he hasn't met yet. And so you're going to meet this guy and he's ready to fucking get married. He's going to be like, yo, like, let's just get married. Like, I know you're the one. But you gotta let sleeping dogs lie. The Coffin card. This Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be on your own for a while. And it's going to be a test from Spirit if you're going to reach out to him. The old guy. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look. Ace of Swords, the man. Y'all listen. Y'all listen, I can't make this shit up, y'all. Can't make it up. 25 plus 8 is 33. You have to end things in order to get your commitment, and that is the solution. Seven of Wands, keep your guard up. There's people trying to talk, trying to cause problems, trying to be in your business, trying to influence you, unhappy that you're happy. Just shut the fuck up and sit down. I'm surprised the Hermit card didn't pop out. Probably because I wasn't pulling for long enough. All right. I'll pull some Oracle and then we'll see what to expect, okay? Because I'm nosy and I want to see if this Hermit card will pop up. But this is a great pull. I feel like the first new moon thing, the first new moon reading, the first reading I've done in a long time is positive and I'm happy. Because sometimes shit gets real, but if you guys were in that third party situation on any side of it, none of that is something to beat yourself up over, because at the end of the day, everybody has their reasons for being in your life. There's a lesson that you learn about yourselves, and stop playing the fucking victim. The people who are getting cheated on, why are you staying with the